you guys do it in formation. Like I was watching the geese fly over today. So that's how you guys are. You just got to fly in formation sometimes.
We're very geese-like.
What's that?
We're very geese-like.
Yeah, we all are really. We'll get started. We'll we'll start by tuning in. First, let's come to our comfortable seat and relax your face and your body, allowing yourself to sense your sit bones, the knuckle-like bones underneath your seat. Find and bring balance to both the bones so that you're sitting evenly on right and left as best you can. Allow the stomach to soften and the shoulders to drop down the back. And on the next exhale, see if you can lengthen through the crown of the head. Eyes focus and rolled up to the third eye point, a gentle inward gaze. And allow the breath to start washing the body of any sort of impurities. And I use that term very loosely. Okay. Relax the face. Allow the ears to soften, neck soften. Good. Let's bring our hands together at the center of the chest, rubbing the palms together gently, and we'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times on a long deep breath. Bring the knuckles of the thumb into the sternum, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath gently. And release. Okay. So let's just to start, it's a little bit of a warm up, nothing really drastic, but come lying on your back and bring your soles of your feet together so that your hips are open and your hands will be above your head. Yep. So the butterfly position, if you need to shove anything underneath your knees, if it would help you relax, and then the arms above the head. Very good. And here you're going to do some deep awareness and deep breathing into the space between your pubic bone where it ends and where your tailbone begins. So right in the center there, try and bring the breath fully down and keep the belly nice and soft. Keep the chest, heart, and open. Everything is opening out to the sides. And then exhale completely. The navel squeezes in towards the spine. And continue in that way. Eyes can be closed, open. And just using this as a little moment to allow ourselves to feel centered. It's also a nice way to check that it doesn't take too much to do it, right? It's just a moment. And now again, use that same breath, that full breath all the way down through in between the pubic bone and the tailbone. And use that to clean and wash the ideas in your mind. And as you continue breathing evenly, you're going to wash the film from your heart center. That can be something you visualize, or it's just something that you actually sense, have a sensation of. And then breathe deeply and wash the conclusions from your eyes. So here you arrive exactly in the now and in the moment. A few more breaths like this in your own space. Apologize if you hear my mother-in-law in the background talking about sausages. Not avoiding, not chasing, not ignoring, but creating the space necessary to be present. And you can drape your hands by your knees and slowly close them, gently taking your time and presence to do it. And then bring your knees in towards your chest and rock and roll up to a seat. And we can begin our Kriya. It's one that I love. It's and there'll be 2 instances where I'll share a YouTube video, so just be ready to click, just so that you can have the music for when we get to the meditations, the meditation parts of it. And of course, we have the blessing of being together on a full moon, so we'll do a full moon meditation. And overall, I think one of the best parts about Kundalini is that once you open the flow, you feel very peaceful and you feel very secure, which is like a rare commodity these days. There's a lot of viral fear going around. And my suggestion is to stay in the present moment as much as possible. And for those of us that this has been a very difficult practice, well, we have unending opportunity now to practice it. So staying close to the moment, again, can be through sensations of embodiment. Just whatever is before you, that's what you're addressing. You're not running after every projection of the mind. You can be tender to it if you want to acknowledge it in some way, like, you know, thank you for trying to protect me, or you might just label it, okay, fear, anxiety, worry, whatever. But if you can just stay as close to the moment, I think we'll all be very in a good position to be fine and possibly even happy. So we're doing a set for the lymphatic system. It's got a little bit of discomfort up front, right? We want to practice being in that discomfort. Yogi Bhajan actually used to teach us that, you know, the most treacherous and terrible experiences were the ones that we could build our character with, which, you know, it doesn't always feel good, but going through a little discomfort to get to the bliss sounds like an okay deal on my end. So let's do it. What we're going to be doing to start is the hands will be at the sides, and we'll be going out to a sharp 60-degree angle. Make sure that you're not just lifting up with the shoulder, but keep the shoulder down. And we'll be pulling one side in and one side out and moving fairly quickly as we do so. The eyes can be closed at the third eye point. And move sharply, keeping the balanced positioning, and make sure that it's a stretching motion. Yeah. Just getting a timer. And the breath will essentially regulate itself, so, but do move quickly. Hands should be very stiff, kind of like steel as you do this, and move quickly. It's a very vigorous and demanding first exercise. It's really great for balancing the body. And of course, our lymphatic system is part of it, is underneath our armpit. So feel that your body is very strong and that you can fight off anything, including your doubt and your worry, okay? I'll do a little bit with you because it does feel good. It really does after a while. Let's just go to it. Keep extending through the armpits. We'll be here for a bit, so just go into it. Use the navel point to keep the arms up and the body balanced. So much like life, we get these awesome sets in Kundalini Yoga that are like, hold your arms up for a half hour, which no, we're not doing today, but you know what I mean. You've all done it enough. Right, and you hate it in the moment. It sucks. It's like the worst feeling, and you think you can't do it, and then you do it, and then the after effect is amazing, right? So there's a concrete experience of the discomfort. Yes, it doesn't feel good in the moment, but after it feels very good. So we're going for that right now. Right? Just go into it. Make sure that you have it's all basically a V. So make sure that the 60-degree out to the side. Yeah. Like already I want to put my arms down, but I'm not going to. Like that kind of discomfort, right? Like it's very easy to react instead of just be there, watch the thoughts indifferently, and keep going no matter what. And use the energy that we're here together, even though we're virtually, to keep up, okay? Be very demanding on the movement and vigorous. Don't let it go. Keep the hands stiff. The eyes can be relaxed and closed. You can relax your face. You don't have to struggle through the discomfort, okay? Good, good, good. Keep up. I see a kitty tail. I love it. It's like the Austin Powers movie where there's like, he's doing all the canoe moves behind the couch or the, but this is the cat. Keep going, keep going. Immediately my breath starts to, you know, speed up. It is a vigorous movement, even though it's down below. Keep moving, keep moving. We're channeling both the left and right energies of the body. And this is a whole science and a system that I can express to you. But ultimately, we're working on raising our Kundalini, and we are moving the lymphatic system, which is kind of like our sewer system. Right? And it doesn't have its own circulation, so we need to move it. It's not like the blood that pumps by the heart. Okay, let's keep going, keep going. We've got a ways to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love what the discomfort produces in you. Don't worry that you can't do it. Good. Move quickly, vigorously. Don't think about it. Mm-hmm. Keep going. Not avoiding, not ignoring, and not chasing. Just go. I know that Liz tapes these, and it's so funny because I haven't watched any of my videos back because it would just be this. It would just be. I love Kundalini Yoga. It's funny. Little smile on your face, okay? So the important thing is that if something comes and crushes your whole house down, you need to learn to get up and dance and sing on top of that fallen house. You may not have a place to live, but you always have the ability to beam from your heart and to be you, right? That's your gift and your birthright. Don't let anything come between you and that. And build that relationship and that success. Don't back out right now because it's difficult. Do not back out. Keep going. Don't put the arms down. Just let them move. Don't become attached to the pain that you're sensing. Let it go, acknowledge it, and move forward, okay? You create the pain, you stop the pain. Just go, go, go. One after the other. Vigorous, demanding, and truthful. Go, go. That's it. This is like Kundalini Yoga Olympics. We're more than halfway there, but we're still not there. Okay? Keep going. Stretch through the armpits. Squeeze the navel point in to keep your balance. Don't forget about that breath all the way deep between the pubic bone and the tailbone. Let that be a favorite spot for other reasons. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Don't give up. Don't give up. Not a time to give up yet, or ever. Keep up, keep up, keep up. Yes. You're almost there, but not there yet. So come on, don't give up now. Hello. Somebody's connecting. They're going to see. Hi. How are you? We're just in the middle of ending this part, but you can begin by bringing your arms up and keep the hands nice and straight. And you're going to be moving from side to side. We're moving the lymphatic system. Yep, make it vigorous and make it demanding, and don't stop. Yes, that's it. Bring it up towards the chest and out. 60 degrees, 60 degrees. It's a fun way to just drop in at this point, right? What are these people doing? Welcome. Okay, come, move, move, move. Moving through the discomfort, right? We're gonna enjoy what it produces afterwards, so let's not run from it now. 3 minutes to go. Move, move, move. Yes, be vigorous and be demanding. Don't back down. Don't back down. Move quickly. At this point, be in a full sweat, or at least I am. I've never done this set and not broken out in a sweat at this point. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We have 2 more minutes. Good job, keep up. These Kriyas are here to help us practice being in the discomfort and still feel strong, right? It's just discomfort, it won't harm you, okay? But we need to go through it, and we wanna go through it the quickest way possible. And the quickest way is to do it with quality and be present for the whole thing. Anytime we try and, control the situation in front of us because of how we want it to be, we are trying to see what's not there yet. So just stay in the moment and don't try and get someplace that you don't see. You're not supposed to see it yet. Just keep going. Good job. Quick, quick, quick. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Give me your best. Give me your best. My trick is always that I picture I'm dancing, whatever it is. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Really nice job. Let the body be strong and ready to fight anything. It is already. Just gotta change our mental attitude a little bit, our perception, the window which we see out of. Give me 30 seconds really fast. Yes. I know, long 30 seconds, but it really is 30 seconds. Inhale. Exhale, relax your hands down, stay still for a moment, and absorb that in. Oh yeah, it's good. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Jaw stays relaxed. Follow either the breath or the sensations of the body to allow yourself to feel grounded and open. Slowly flutter your eyes open. You can, if you've been in the seat for a while, you can flutter your legs out. The arms are going to come back over our head for a little bit. It won't be 10 minutes again, so don't worry. And we'll be using the breath of fire. So to do the breath of fire, remember that you are going to begin pumping the navel point. And you can do that, keep your talking. It shouldn't change your breath pattern quite yet. But when you're pulling in the navel, and you can put your hands to your belly, every time the navel point comes in, you're going to exhale powerfully through the nose. So, and it doesn't matter the pace. It can be slow or fast depending on your familiarity with the breath. So it's just, and now our hands come back up and they're going to crisscross with breath of fire. Yes, go, go, go. Move the arms quickly in front of your face, much quicker than you're doing it. I want it to almost be blurred that I cannot see you. That's how fast. Come, come, come. Shoulders stay down the back. Don't let them hike up towards the ears. Use your heart center and your navel point balance to keep the arms moving quickly. And use that breath of fire. Straight arms. I'm tired. Only a minute and a half. Keep going, quicker, quicker, quicker. Just stay in the moment. Don't drift away into any sort of mental projections, and just watch as you do that, if you do that. Ten more seconds, quicker. And inhale. And then relax the arms down. And again, try and sit still for a moment. Of course, if you ever need to unfurl your legs or something for more comfort, but just allow that reverberation that you created to be absorbed back into the body, the energetic body, and basically granting yourself peace. Some of our anxiety, some of our fear, depression, all that is when we aren't really honoring our truth. And it's difficult, right? There's a lot of self-doubt, a lot of reasons that we can make for not doing that, but none will pass the test of time. So you'll eventually be brought to it, right? Through time and space, you'll be squeezed to a point, and the baggage will fall through. And there's a lot about these times right now, because everybody's in an uncertain space, where what isn't needed is falling away, right? So now, a beautiful cleansing motion, and fairly simple to do. Very much like you're splashing water on your face in the morning, you're going to cup your hands out in front of you and just bring them over the body. Eyes are closed, but it's like you're cleansing your space with water, brushing it over that head. Doesn't need to be quick. And now breathe powerfully through the mouth, inhaling and exhaling. No matter at which point you enter the inhale or exhale, let it be natural to your own movement. Mm-hmm. It's almost as if there's a certain initiation taking place right now, right? And it's not that you're going to some teacher to be officially initiated or anything. It's you and you alone. You meaning the spirit of you, the self, the mirror, what's watching, all the pieces. About a minute longer. Keep using your awareness to steady your heart and to feel secure. We can hold everything that we're going through with compassion. It's possible. It's just that means making space for everything we're feeling instead of sort of clamping down around it and trying to make it go away through sheer pressure. Remember who you really are, and you won't be afraid. And when you are afraid, you'll know how to make space for that fear. Inhale. And exhale, release. Stay there for a moment, again, absorbing. And release the posture. We're going to come down to the ground. I'm going to see if I can get my new view. Low. We're going to do plow pose. If you need to modify it all, you just keep your legs just to 90 degrees. But if you can come into the full plow, we're going to become from lying flat. You can put your hands underneath your buttocks so that you're protecting the lower back, and the legs can be, they'll be straight and the toes should be pointed. And you're going to inhale and bring over the head if you can, and exhale, release down. You can move at your own pace. If that's too much, you're basically just doing leg lifts up to 90 degrees and down, okay? Both are really good. Good. Try and stay controlled, squeezing the legs together. Articulate through the spine on the roll down. Another minute. Give me one more and then just come lying down and can release the body. What a funny phrase, right? You can release the body. But you can, right? All the tension of it. The next one, we're going to be like jumping beans. And I know people always hesitate to move this way. And this is fun when people want it, like that are around, they're going to be like, what are you doing? And you say Kundalini Yoga. So basically this is a nice, it's good for your nervous system. It's going to shake out a lot of stuff. Your hands will be interlaced behind your neck. And then you'll hop up your hips as best you can. Just like a jumping bean, move around. Try and keep the face relaxed when you do it. Don't bend the knees and do your best to move from the rib cage, okay? You're moving the body from the hips and the center of the body. Keep moving. And the heels should be about 1 foot apart. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale, release. And now still lying on your back, you're going to lift your legs up and grab your toes. And if you can't grab your toes, just behind your knees or wherever you can, or if you can't grab them at all, just stay in the like an L-shaped position. And you're going to open your mouth and breathe through your throat, okay? So try and keep you don't have to have straight knees if you can't grab your toes that way. It's fine, just stay in that position. And then the mouth is open and you're going to essentially breathe through the throat. So allow the throat to really relax here. We definitely hold fear in our throat. Sometimes it's difficult to speak what we really need to say. And just by relaxing and resting, we can allow that space to open up. So give yourself a chance. It's just a minute here. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock and roll along the length of the spine and come up to a seat for a moment. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna post, let me just grab the link actually first. So like I said, I can't really play music through Zoom, but we need some music. So if you're just ready to pop this in your browser, it's just on YouTube. I mean, I hope that you don't get an ad. That happened to me before. It was kind of annoying, but here we go. Let's type it in, and you just follow that link. This will be for the first part. We're gonna do the end of this Kriya, this set, and there's just a few minutes of, well, we'll be in baby pose listening to this. So before you actually get into baby pose, put that on into whatever, volume. And as I mentioned last week, this is a wonderful mantra to keep playing in the background. It's very healing. Whenever you get it ready, you're gonna come into baby pose.
What's the free? I can't get the link to work.
You can't?
No, not link.
Oh, shoot. You know what? It's Don, D-H-A-N, Ram Das Guru. Let me type it in.
I got it.
Sorry, guys. And it should actually, here you go. It's the knot. This should help you find it. The knot, the blessing. And hopefully you get the right one. If not, I'm sure whatever you get is good. Let me know. Okay. So if it's comfortable to keep your knees fairly close together, keep them close together. Otherwise, make room for what you need to make room for, right? And you're gonna lay the bottom of your ribs on the tops of your thighs. And if you need something underneath your butt to your heels so that there's, that you have something to lean on, if you're hip tight, please do that. Any soreness or stiffness in your knees, that will be super helpful. And then as you drape over your ribs, over your thighs, your head, your forehead's gonna come to the floor. You'll be listening and resting deeply to the music and basically allow yourself to go to sleep. And as you inhale, allow the back ribs to open. And on the exhale, feel that from the heart center through the crown, you're letting go and releasing, okay? So just an internal breath sensation, inhaling, opening up through the ribs. Exhale, think of a white light coming through the heart center, through the crown of the head, and just go to sleep. The palms can be facing back and down or in front. Again, that's sort of a preference, whatever feels good for your body. And if you can't get the music, don't worry. It's really not a big deal. It's just helpful.
Oops, we should start the music now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish I could play it for you. It'd be a lot easier. Allow your body to deeply relax. That's the one. I hear it faintly from somebody's. Allow yourself to deeply relax and let go and rest, rest, rest. Still keeping the music on, you're going to slowly roll up to a seat and bring your hands to your heart center and cross your hands over your heart. And listen just for a few more minutes. And really allow your hands to press over your heart. So push with the start and let yourself know that you're there. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release the posture. And you can pause this music. I'm gonna DJ you quickly to another one that we're gonna use for our meditation. Hopefully this works. If not, I'll show you how to find it. Okay. Let's see, share. Should be the right link. Copy. Okay. So let's see if we can get that one up. Sorry, and it is by Naren. But I think that link will work. I love seeing all the kitties pop around. It's so cute. They're all such good meditators, aren't they? I haven't had one in a while, but they're definite spirit guides. Okay. So this is a meditation that's practiced on the full moon, which again, we're lucky to have our practice coincide with today. And what we're going to be doing once you have the music on, it's the mantra Sare Sasa, Sare Sasa, Sare Sasa. So you'll hear it, right? So it has a moving mudra to go with it. So you'll start here when the music starts, you will hear it, and you'll chant along, you'll get it once you start hearing it for a little bit, and the eyes can be focused at the third eye and closed. So it'll be Sare Sasa coming up through the, I'll come to it like side here, but so Sare Sasa, the hands are together in prayer. As you come to the heart, you're gonna open into that lotus mudra position, right? The thumbs are touching and the thumbs and the pinky, okay? So it starts to close, it's slowly opening and opening, Sare Sasa, and then you're gonna hear Hare, 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 Harang, right? And it'll bring down the palms together this way towards the navel point. And keep going in this way, moving with the Sare Sasa, Sarang, Hare, 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 Hare. You'll hear it. I can't remember it well right now, but you'll hear it. My mind, okay? Do you have the song with you? You can start it now. We'll do it for, it should be 11 minutes pretty much. So we'll start now, but I will cue you towards the end. But I obviously can't hear your version. So when you start, but when you hear the Sare Sasa, that's when you begin your movement, okay? Any questions? And then it's a dive down for the Hare part. Okay. Super peaceful and securing. Allow yourself. There you go. Hare, 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 Ram. Sare, Sasa. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. That's it. Beautiful. Do your best to chant along with it. So beautiful. Keep going. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release the posture. You can release your legs out. Good job, everybody. So that's a really nice meditation. Like I said, you can practice any full moon. Now you have it in your bag. And again, it's it's about 11 minutes of basically allowing the free flowing energy of Kundalini, of awareness, to move. And once you do that, you have a base or a sensation, hopefully, of security. I wanted to share before we go a nice little story. And it starts with a quote from Walt Whitman. He says, "I think I could turn and live with animals. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. Not one is dissatisfied." And here's the story. It was a very small thing watching a robin carry a twig too big for its nest. It tried once, then twice to use it, and somehow, with its very small bird brain, it knew it was no good. It simply flew off and picked another. I went and found the twig. There wasn't a mark on it. I rolled it in my hand and thought of all the times I've labored trying to make things too big fit. So often we want it like that twig, too big to be used, and we stay lodged in an unhappiness created by holding on to something that can't complete our nest. It was humbling to watch a small bird work, singing as it went, leaving what it couldn't use as it found it. If we could only treat each other with that simple kindness, and certainly ourselves, right? So if anything, so far what I'm learning through all this is that the more I hold on to what I think things should be, or what I think gives me security, those are the very things that are not, that I should let go. And that's where the personal evolution certainly happens, but also the peace. Don't let the virility, the virus of fear enter your heart now. Don't do it. You see a lot of people sharing all sorts of reactions, misinformation. Don't do it. It's a difficult time, don't get me wrong, and it's difficult to be in all this discomfort, but do remember and keep looking in the mirror at yourself to maintain a certain level of grace, right? Don't allow yourself to be swayed so easily in every direction, but also stay flexible so that you can sway if need be, right? But don't go in every extreme direction. Stay in a middle path for yourself. And also share this little notation of mine to myself. My notes to myself are things that I share with you because I think they're human and they're universal. So grace cannot be created, only allowed, right? So when we resist the temptation to suffer in silence or shut others out, this reflects a lack of grace. When we don't resist that temptation, right? As soon as we feel suffering or something is, we turn to ourselves. We either think something's wrong with us, or we don't want anybody to see how we're really feeling. So try and move beyond that reactive, conditioned response and look into the mirror to find what needs your loving attention. So certainly of the world right now, but again, start with yourself. What needs your loving attention? Try and catch those moments where you're pushing things away or don't want it to be a certain way, and practice being present with it and give it space and time to be what it is instead of trying to just get rid of it, right? The suffering has its purpose, the discomfort has its purpose, and you will get onto the other side. Just remember to keep coming back to the present moment. That's the practice right now. We're all getting a free spiritual lesson, you know, if anything. Let's close out together. And any questions, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but if no questions, you always, you know, hopefully you either, you know where to find me. I'll type my Instagram here. If you ever have questions or anything that you want to ask or just say hello, please find me. If not, we'll just tune out by just doing one long sat, nam together. Sat is truth, nam identity. So bring your hands together at the center of your chest. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Sat nam. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Say it with me. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Have a wonderful night. It was so good to see you all. It makes me happy. Makes me happy to teach, and it makes me happy that for, you know, a time we can use our perspective of wholeness to heal ourselves and to be happy and sing a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my pleasure.
Thank you.
I'll see you in 2 weeks, essentially.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, all the kitties, too. Meow. I know, they're all there. So I don't know where Helena's was, but they'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Take good care of yourself, everybody.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Sure. Bye-bye.
All right.